Everyone, in this video, we will try to create a PCF component for the subgrid. We will use the React framework here, and the UI type I will be using from the Fluent. So this is the my solution in my GitHub repository. The repository name is DetailsList subgrid. I will provide this repository in the description box. You can go there and you can download this code into your local and then you can edit it. This is what I will show you in this video. Since already I have developed this solution, you can download it and you can change it and edit it in your local as you want. Here I will download it this code and publish into the solution in the Power App. But before I do that, let me show you the preview which I have created here in the same solution of this repository. uh, we have the image file here. You can see the image preview where I have this details list created of the Fluent UI, where I have the name created on and then application description. These are the columns, dynamic columns, which will be coming on the view which you have selected on the subgrid. It will come automatically. Here I have introduced the feature of on this details list on the sorting and searching. So a few features only I have added, but as I have explained in the previous video of the subgrid where I have shown the navigation of the previous and the next page and the page size also, those things you can build up here if you want to. So this is the preview of the React component which I have created in this repository. And as I mentioned before, I will provide you the link of this repository in the description box. You can get it from there. So how I have created this details list, the Fluent UI. So if you go to the Fluent UI official site and then if you go to the React here, if you go to the controls, there we have the details list. Basically, it used to bind the items in the list, table and those ones. So I have used this details list. You can see here and you can generate the code like if you have the basic simple details list, you can generate the code snippet from here. So similar way, I have tried to use this code generation to create the details list code. So that code is present here into my this solution. Similar to that, I have modified into my repository here. So now let's proceed next step to download this repository and build it, and then we will go through what are the important things we are having in this, and then we will publish into the Power App. So here I have opened my folder where I'm going to create the demo folder. So I'll just create the uh, React PCF details list. Okay, I'll go to this folder, open this into the Visual Studio Code. Okay, I open here now. Here, first of all, I need to download it, right? That repository. So I'll go to the my repository here, and if you go to the code, and this is the HTTPS code we will get of to download it. So I'll go here, and then I will try to download it. So I'll go to terminal, new terminal. I'll clone it. So git clone, and then I'll paste this URL. So it has been downloaded. Now you can see this folder has been created, and the code which I have into this GitHub, it has been downloaded. So now here in this, you can see I do not have node module here, so I need to install it. If you try to run directly, it will give error. So suppose I'm going to do npm run start, then it will give error because there is no node module, right? So we need to install it. So first we need to go cd, and then we have to go to this folder which is created after downloading the repository. So React details list subgrid. uh, okay, cd react detail list subgrid. Okay, I'm into this folder. I'll clear it, and then if I try to run npm run start, it should fail. because PCL script is not found, which is in the into the node module. So what I'll do, run, I'll try to run it. So npm install, I'll do, it will install the node module, because PCL script start is not recognized because it is a part of the packagation. So where it is mentioned the start. These are the versions of the uh, models. It will try to download it. Once it is downloaded, I will get it into the node module folder here, downloaded with the versions of the package, which is log versions, and the packages, and some versions are there of the components libraries. It will get downloaded here. Okay, so now if I'll try to, you can see the if when I tried this one, it was not recognized because it has not downloaded the dependency script. So in the past pack PCF, the start indicates the when you run the start, then it will take that command to run the this PCF. So it has not recognized. So now if I, once it is downloaded, if I try to do that, npm run start, so it will open, it will build this project, and then it will open into the browser as a preview. So you can preview your PCF doing this run. Now, before I'm running here, let me tell you how you can create. Like basically, if you are building from the scratch this PCF, then how you can create. So you can use this uh, uh, command here to like pack PCF init, initialize that, and the namespace we can give any whatever the namespace you want to give, and the name of your React component or the PCF component which you are going to build. The template I have used the dataset since I'm going to bind it on the subgrid, and I'm running the npm install together in that, and then framework I'm using as a React. So if you specify the framework as React, then your template will be created with the React framework, and whichever is the latest applicable React framework available, it will be matched to that, and it will allow to download and install those necessary components into the project. So this is what it has happened here. Okay, so I have created like that. So already I have used these steps to create it, and then I have built it. Okay, so it has built it. If you want to see that, you can see the preview of my PCF will look like this. Okay, next is how to publish it into your Power App. Currently, let me show you in the Power App what I have. This is my solution in the customizations, and this is my contact. So what I'll do, in the previous video, we already have created one PCF for the standard kind of PCF, where I have tried to bind this PCF into the subgrid. Here I will create the new tab as a React PCF, and then in that I will publish this new React PCF into my solution here. Currently I have only these controls. Let me show. Okay, currently it is here. I will delete this one, it is not required. It was already there, so I want to delete this one, and I will republish this new build publish from here to into this solution. So I'm deleting this first. Okay, it has been deleted from this solution. There is now no this PCF which I'm going to build into my solution. Okay, I'll publish here, and then I will use into the contact form here to display the list of applications which is having the contact selected as this contact. Okay, so now I'm going to build it, but before I go proceed this step, let's see how what are the few things we have here. When you create the PCF React component, there you will see in the manifesto file here, the type of the your control, it will be virtual because it loads the React component and the virtual. That is why loading and the loading of this React component is fast compared to the standard. Okay, and also the platform library will be included for the React and Fluent UI, which I have used. You can include that one. It will add your resources package here. Along with that, index.txt is required because we have different four life cycle of this component, right? Where it will have the initialization, update, view, get output, and then destroy. So these four lifecycle methods will be there, which will be present in the index.txt. So that is also included here. In the index.txt, I have just loaded the component from my React library, React file here, tsx file, where it has I have built the component, and here I'm exporting the this interface, then DNLB dataset. So this is used export object, and this has been used here. I'll explain a very high level about this file, but I want to show you here. I have imported that. You can see DNLB in this one, and then initializing it into the init method. Then in update view, I'm taking the parameter from the of the dataset, which is table details, into the dataset, and how it is coming. It is in the manifest file, which is I have given the dataset name as this one. So this name is coming there into my here in the dataset or in the update view, and then the properties we need to set. So in the React component we'll have two things, right? The properties and the state. So here that we will set the properties. It will have the name, this one, and dataset is dataset, which is where I have bind this PCF. So that will be coming, and then we'll create the React component like that. And in output and destroyed, I have not done anything. It is left empty here, and very simple index.txt. In the React here, in the main our React tsx file, here I have uh, imported the label and input, and also you can see the detail list I have imported from the Fluent UI. You can see the Fluent UI library and some other things I needed for making the sortable row, that one, those features, and then background color and height and all, height and all to adjust it. So that is why I needed some other details list components. So those interface of that one I have imported, and then we have created these properties of that detail list, and then some interface we have set up, and this class is created to create the properties of the this is the filter item. Basically by default items will come into the filter items. If you have any searching or sorting is happening, then filter items will come here, and this will do that one. Search index will be empty, sorted column will be empty, and then is sorting by default it is false. So there is no sorting applied by default like that. And then this is the some methods created for doing the sorting and then searching on this component. So basically these are the auxiliary functions created for those logic. Below this is the render method, where actually render of the component is happening, where we have the name of this component, which is coming from properties name, which is nothing but in the top. If you see here, we are having name we are setting right in the DNLB, and this is the name we are setting here, DNLB. So that is why this .NET little boy is coming into this name here, which is nothing but hello DNLB. So if you see here in our component, we are in the render part, we are setting the name and item, and in the render part we are displaying label hello as a name. So that name is coming. Then input, we are having search text box, where we search the we type something to search the any contact, any application, that will be there, some styling of that. And then here is the detail list, where the items is bound to as a filter item. So you can see here, and the column properties are defined, and this is the this is the details list created for that one. So this is very high level, and then this is a few styling applied on this details list, like some sorting, background color of the alternative color of the rows, header color of the row of the table. Those things I have put here also, but you can add these classes into this detail list and put into the CSS file, which I have already created here, and you can put here. But this is very high level. I have created a few CSS, but you can include here. So it is as per you how you want to set it, but it is enhanceable. You can do that. Okay, so I hope now you understood the logic here, and you can build it this solution now, and then we can publish it. So let me know if you have any question in understanding this part in of this PCF. You can put me in the discussion. You can put me in the chat in the discussion box of this video. I can answer you. Okay, then I next step, I am going to publish this into my uh, solution. So before I do that, so I have to log in into the Visual Studio with my credential, which I have signed in here, right? So let's check. Already have login, but if you have not logged in, then you can use this pack auth create URL, and then you can put your Dynamics URL, which is nothing but this one, this URL till.com. You can specify, then it will log into your environment and you can sign in and it will connect. But if you have already logged in, then you can check it by pack auth who, and then it will give you the with which credential you have already connected. So I have connected with this credential into the organization name is DNLB, which is the right organization, which is nothing but my this organization DNLB 91. Here I have connected, and I will publish this my package into this solution. And for that, you can see you can use this one pack PCF push the solution unique name, and this is your solution unique name you can provide. So like that you can publish your component, it will build and it will push here. Currently you can see I do not have this React PCF build here. I just deleted it, so I'm going to publish now. I have already executed before, so I'm just going to execute the same. It will take some time and it will publish into the solution. So for that time, I will wait for a few seconds until it get published. Succeeded. So once the build is succeeded, now it will try to publish. So first initially, whenever you do the publishing, it will try to build your solution, this PCF solution, and build is success, then only it will go for the publishing. Now it is importing the solution which is created, and now you know that how we can publish. So one way is like I'm just directly connecting to the environment and publishing here. Another way is that you can build it and you can create the zip folder as a solution. Like in the Dynamics we can export any solution as zip, right? Similar way you can create a zip solution of your PCF and then you can import it manually. So those things also you can do. That is another way of importing your PCF into the uh, environment in the Power App. This will take a few seconds actually. This takes time here. Now importing of the solution has been completed. Now once it is import, it will publish so that the changes of this customization has been applied. So it will publish the customization. Still it is publishing, so it's taking time. Wait. Meanwhile, I will open the solution here, and we will open the new tab of the solution because I want to publish the contact form and there. So I'll open in the new tab of the my solution. On the contact entity, I have form. So currently I'm using the contact form here, right? You can see here this contact form of the contact entity. So in this contact form, I will add the new tab and then I will publish. So just I'm going to that form here. So this is the contact form and we'll use that one. But before that, let's see if the publishing has been completed. So this solution has been published. So now if you go to the our PCF and sorry, go to our solution and refresh this. Now you can see this component, it has been uploaded here, but it has been created here. So now this component custom control we will be using into the our contact form. So we will go to the contact main form here and we will create new tab. So these applications are there. So I will create the new tab here. So one column tab. The name of this tab I will give React app. Okay. And in this one we have section. So under this section we will insert this subgrid. So we'll create a new subgrid. On the entity we have the applications contact and here we have the active applications. So this I will be using. I will done it. So it has created the new application. So subgrid here. So on this subgrid we will bind the our PCF React PCF which we have just now created. And let's do that. I will hide this label of this subgrid. I have hidden it. Then I below I will go and here we have the component. We'll select it. Under the plus component we'll create it. And then we are having the DNLB dataset React which we have just now imported. We'll select that one and wherever it is applicable, so it is applicable to on the web platform, mobile platform and the tablet. So we'll select that. Now you can see the preview of that my subgrid is of that React detail list kind of component it is showing here. So I'll select that and then I will publish this. Currently, I will change this one to around 50. Suppose there is row limit, so it will display the maximum how many rows you want to show. So I will select, I'll change it to around 50 and then I will make it publish again. Publishing this form again, it takes some time. I have changed this one maximum number of rows to 50 and then publishing again. It shows like how many rows you want to display in subgrid. So that is the applicable for that. So that is why I want to select maximum as 50 here and then publish with that. So that changes I have done. It has been published. Now let's check in the contact if it is reflecting here. So I will do the control F5. We might have to do 3-4 times refresh because the cache will be there which can cause the loading this published form. Still it is not loading, so we might have to refresh 2 3 times. Still not coming, so go back again. So this form React app tab has to come here in the contact form. Now you can see it is coming, React app. I'll go here and I can see all the applications which is having the contact as a Rohit Sharma selected. So these are the contact selected here, and you can search it. Suppose I want to search the application Virat. You can see this contact is application is getting searched. Then you can perform this one, and the sorting also you can say it is working fine on those. When you click in the header of the column, then sorting will happen. So like this you can build the PCF. And now I hope you understood of creating the PCF and building it and using into your uh, power apps and using it and configuring it as you require. So I hope this video was useful to you guys, and thank you for watching this video.